Hello and welcome once again to another live episode of Wars Going On. We have been fighting the gremlins to get this stream up and running, but we are here. Today I am joined by Misstical, and Sebastian unfortunately has been called into work and he may or may not be able to join us. He's going to try and join us later on if he gets back in good time. But as ever, this is a community-based podcast. Please do get involved in the chat. We've got chat live with us, so do dive into that. And do get involved in the sharing it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel. The last 75 subscribers have really shot up, and I'm very close now to 600. So yeah, please do keep sharing and helping me grow my channel. So anniversary really close around the corner. We're doing really nearly been live on global for 2 years. Some of us on the Forerunners have obviously been playing an awful lot longer. Yeah, how are you feeling? Do you think that the build up to the anniversary is good so far? Oh, 1 second. 1 second, Misstical. I don't think I've actually managed to get your output going to the thing. Chat. Where are you? You're there? You're not chat. Okay. Do you want to try again?
Yeah, certainly. How's that? Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, there we are.
There, is that working?
Yeah, you should be coming through to.
Not being able to hear you. And then as soon as you go live, it's the other way around, yeah?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
Live streaming, not very often. Okay, so there we are. Yeah, so as I say, technical issues have caused a little bit of stress in the last half an hour. We are lucky to be here at all. Yeah, so build up to the anniversary. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. I do like the. I think generically the game does events really well. I think, on the whole, most events seem to go pretty okay. Anniversaries are normally a big one for them. They seem to do well. Last year's was absolutely fantastic. That was awesome. So this year's, I think, will be just as good. Good banners, new hero class to get excited about. Possibly the only glitch on the horizon is the selling of the unpolished soul stone. I think that's a bit shady. I don't know.
It's a slippery slope. It's a very slippery slope. I'm very much against it. I think it's. I mean, it's only really going to benefit the people who spend an awful lot of money on the game, and most of the time they're getting the heroes they want anyway. They're building up their accounts. I don't think it's a good look. I don't think it's a good move, but Moonton have committed to it now. And the thing is, they'll say, but we're only doing it because that's what people want, and unfortunately they're probably right. And as much as we may hate it, it's gonna sell.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, it's gonna sell. Yeah, there will be people buying it straight away. You can only buy one, aren't you? You're limited to one at the moment. That's it.
Yeah, thankfully it's only limited to one. So there is that element. So that's going to be one positive out of it. But still, it's the general principle of the thing that isn't a good look for them.
But other than that, hopefully it won't overshadow the rest of the stuff that's coming on the anniversary. I mean, most of it's good. There's the horse racing.
Oh God, the Abyssal Derby. Abyssal Derpy, more like. I mean, it is what it is. It's
10 minutes work, and you get a load of free stuff, don't you? I mean,
yeah. So up on screen, I've pulled the image that they were using for the anniversary. They've got an event starting tomorrow called Gem Hunter, which I'm pretty confident is going to be the Abyssal invasion that we had here on Forerunners. And it's basically the Abyss boss, but there's no timing side of things, and you basically just have to boss rush it, but there's no real cooldown between the phases, so it's really difficult to manage your ultimates to like get a really good score. But if you're good at Abyss, then you'll probably get a decent. But the top prize is so hard to get. You've got to get insanely high to get it.
Yeah, but the bottom prizes for free to play and people who are only just qualifying, because it starts on what, Nightmare, doesn't it? As soon as you hit Nightmare of the normal guild boss, then you're entitled to go for, was it a Grimscale Invasion, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I think the low end of that, where you start to get you started to get gems, didn't you, for the gem enhancement? Is that right?
Yeah, you were able to pick up two or three of the enhancement ones. You got a couple of opportunities to get. I think there was one transformation gem that you could get.
That was the top end reward, wasn't it?
Yeah. But there's basically an opportunity to get like artifact enhancement stones. I mean, and those things do make a hell of a difference. I mean, even just redoing my my arena teams today, because I've been like putting it off because reworking teams and then finding a team that can get you to stage 9 so you can push it with the timings right is always really challenging. But yeah, I must have added like 10-15k just because I've been boosting the artifacts on those heroes. So basically my Diao Chan's got a boost, my Kagiri's got a boost, my Sun Wukong's got a boost, and I've got a boosted Ingrid as well. So I've got like every single one of them has got an artifact which has got something on it just to boost me up that level. But yeah.
Yeah, it's a good event. It's a good event, I think.
There's a lot of there's a bit of randomness involved, and I think if in the same way that there's the Immortal Codex thing where you get there's a bot like a creature that comes out that gives you a rage boost. If they'd included that, I think it would have made it a lot easier for people to get decent scores. But because you were just like constantly rage limited, that you could never really progress successfully. You were always kind of like capped in how you were getting anywhere. So anyway, but yeah, we're that's coming. It's good fun. It's a challenge. I have done a video on it. I will stick a link to it down in the description after this event. After this stream, and you can have a look at it. But yeah, it's pretty good fun. And then I don't know what these other ones are. I was kind of hoping that Sebastian would be here because I know that there's some stuff that is been under embargo, and he might be allowed to lift the embargo. But it looks like another opportunity to get access to these. But don't expect to get the very top things unless you are absolutely maxing out the scores. It's very much the case the devs have said you can have these things, but you gotta really, really push to get to the top stuff.
I didn't get the top stuff.
No. It's really, really hard to get all the way up there. Then it's like community contest, so I'm assuming that's going to be like Discord based, and you're going to have an opportunity to win some merch. Everyone wants their Fat Praetus t-shirt walking down the high street.
What are you going to do if you see someone walking down the high street with that on, walking towards you? Are you going to say hello to them, are you?
I don't know. Worst case scenario is they recognize me. So then there's the Discord quiz box. They had this last year, and you had to basically be active on Discord, and then you had to gamble your diamond points, which is your Discord activity points, against the quiz bot. And if you got them wrong, then you didn't get anything. But it was not. If you got them right, there was an opportunity to grow your thing. but you're always going to struggle against these things because they're always really changed. Hey, Sappin and Corey. Yes, I did see you, Corey. I did see you shout out that I'd muted Misstical, but I think I realised at the same time as you did. So now we're so the quiz bot on Discord, and then it's share your year in the review. That's going to be the video that they'll put out, and it'll go over all your stats. Yeah. That was quite good last year. I did remember downloading it, and it was on my old phone when my old phone died and absolutely lost everything. So I don't have a copy of it anymore.
I think I've still got a copy of mine somewhere. I might have to. Wonder where it is. Wonder which file I saved it down to, or what it saved as. Because I remember I got this one, and I think it came out about the same time as the Raid one. I think, from what I remember. I was comparing the two, but yeah, it was nice. Got to see all my stats and that sort of stuff. Got to see how bad my life had been. I was not the person who got the 5 Legos though. What was that? The luckiest commander of the year or something like that.
So the interesting thing about that is it's one account, and that guy pretty much every week he would post on Reddit, I've pulled 5 Legos, and everyone would just go, it's fake, because it's the same base ones every time. And he just had one of those lucky accounts, where the seeded accounts, where every time he pulled within a certain amount, he'd hit, and he'd just get an absolute jackpot. But apparently the guy was an absolute troll, so no one actually believed him on Reddit. Everyone just thought it was fake. But yeah, it's... Thank God they fixed that bug in the last year.
So is that true then? Are seeded accounts and seeded?
Well, it was the summon bug. So if you certain accounts you had a threshold, an opportunity to get that, but this guy just every single time within the first 50, he would get something stupid like 5 legendaries in a pull, and everyone would just be like, yeah.
It's nice. It's nice to see someone winning, even if he does troll you on Reddit.
Yeah. Well, Reddit's a toilet. I think everyone admits that.
I was close. That nearly came out, didn't it? You've enjoyed that, wouldn't you, going in?
Sure. I would have added to the chaos. Right, something about an annual data challenge. No details on that. Something about exploring the database. No details on that. But hey, gems and ancients. Can't complain about that. Warfront, that looks to be a new hero standing next to a couple of people. So that could be interesting. Because that looks like Ares on the right, and the guy on the left looks like sort of a Viking type guy stance with a slightly spiky helmet. But yeah, it's hard to see in the images that have been provided.
Obviously.
And then a Discord event, Frost Duel. Whoever knows what that involves, but Frost Duel and a picture of Elddr. Do we think that's the time frame for the Elddr rework?
Oh, okay. Is that where you're starting this? Is that where you're going for this then, is it?
Maybe.
Are you calling that, are you?
Why not?
I haven't got an answer from them on any of the dev insights when I keep asking about Elddr or
Venoma.
Venoma. Yeah, they keep mentioning they're going to do the rework for them, and they never do. So you're calling that now, are you? But then Frost are Northerners the next Exoterrans getting this full rework over then, are they? Is that what we think?
Maybe. Yeah, they could be. I mean, they've been kind of like the tanky faction for a while, and then they've introduced a couple of heroes who don't really have the full synergy of everyone else. I mean, they brought out Lynx and what's the name of the invisible the space horse?
Oh yes, Fenris.
Fenris, that's it. Yeah, so he's got a galaxy for a tail. I mean, space horse has like has constellations going around his back. Space horse.
Is that what they're called? Are they?
Anyway, so she puts out like Winter's Bite. He's got some pushback and like does big stuff with shields.
Yeah.
Did rage regen, so he's kind of like, he's got the city. Cassiel's there. He's mostly an arbiter, just like he's dumped in that faction because they didn't know where to put him.
Also ran as a northerner, yeah.
Yeah. Jira likewise. Jira doesn't really have.
Yeah.
Is a pure arbiter. She's got no shield synergy in her kit at all. And she's currently too expensive to deploy in arena to make her viable, which is really irritating because I now have her A4.
Oh, commiserations.
Well, I mean, commiserations in there's the fact that she's a massive BP beast, and I think I've got her on 120k. So,
but I mean, she's a good hero. But the pool she's in, I would rather have other heroes than her. That's the sort of thing with her. I mean, she's fine, but in the pool of heroes she's in, I wouldn't rank her that high. So if Northerners are getting a boost, then where does Gwen sit on getting a pull then?
I think
she's now round on the limiteds, isn't she?
She is. I mean, she is available on the limiteds, but look, let's just play this video because I mean, this video is absolutely amazing. So all of her allies are dying, and then she goes, "Oh, I'm going to put a bubble up," and this bubble does what? It stops everyone from dying and brings them back to life. Now, can we have the Gwen from the video, please? Because look at this. She's brought half the team back from the dead.
You think that'd be handy, yeah? And not broken?
That video's unnecessary.
There's a dome, isn't there, eh?
Anyway, that zoom was unnecessary. Right, so, yeah, but her shields, I mean, they're really strong. But it's the fact that she only does this like tiny tick-based healing when the shield pops, and it just makes it really irritating to use. You've got to get her to like A3 before she's actually getting a big shield, and even then, it's only on the 9 people around her primary target. Sorry, the 8 people around her primary target. So she's not a squad healer; she's a single target healer. Whereas Vortex can provide team protection, and that makes him instantly better than him in most situations.
Yeah, his video's not as good though, is it?
He doesn't have a video.
See,
I mean, he's got a skin. He goes to the beach. He's got face tentacles. I mean, that might come in handy for some situations, but. Yeah, I mean, so I was kind of messing around the other day, and I was still like, Elddr. Look, this guy, he's basically Thor. He's got this massive hammer. He could be doing something a lot more interesting. He could basically be doing like a magic damage version of Kratos' lightning. So once every so often on a timer, he releases a single magic damage blast at a target.
Okay.
And then do something around his shields, and he needs some sort of Lubu style shields, just so that his kit, which is all based around shield strength, has a bit more synergy and a bit more survivability. I mean, ultimately, I don't have a problem with his Lord skill. I think his Lord skill's really good. But being single target, a single tile target, it's just not enough.
The game has moved on.
Yeah.
And he unfortunately has not.
No. And he's an ancient lord, so he's hard to summon. I actually think my global account actually has him A1. It was doing really well on summons at one point.
Okay.
And
At one point, it's not so much now. Then no.
Well, it's my global account is dead. It's parked. I just play on Forerunner. I don't have time to do multiple accounts.
Right.
Yeah, Malvira's come in. She's really good.
I love her.
She's a weird northerner, but a very good cultist.
Yes.
And I think that at this point they're kind of like giving up on the factions and like keeping things to themselves. They're just like.
But that unyielding, when you've got it skilled up, she can avoid the shriek, can't she?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she is incredibly strong.
So she can survive that Golem shriek in Gear Raid 2.
Yeah.
And then if you've got Raid 1 and she can shield some people, I haven't tried her out with the shield on whether she can get other people past it on A1. I don't know. But
yeah, and if you got
try that at some point.
Hard A1 on the other side, then you're going to have like everyone around is going to have a really strong survivability. And
it's his exclusive that does it, isn't it? His amulet.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Because that stops him, he only takes 33% damage or something, doesn't he, from a fatal hit every
40 seconds or something.
40 seconds, something stupid, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you get his exclusive and you get him, you're absolutely laughing. But people say get him to A1. I mean, blimey.
Yeah.
You're lucky to pull him just to start with. But
you say that, but I mean, I've got mine's A0, but I know loads of people are like, how have you only got Haas A0? And it's like, because I've just not pulled him. It's the same reason that my Cratch is only like A1 or something, as opposed to A5. It didn't come up.
When you're running an A5 O-Rim, I can tell you that's when you're really...
I think I have one of those. Anyway, slightly distracted. So Elddr rework really should be on the cards. They need to bring it in.
And that's what you're putting down for that picture then? You're saying that's an Elddr rework?
Why not? I mean,
where you heard it first, yeah? That's where it's coming from, yeah? Boom.
Yeah, in the heat of the summer, on the 27th of July to the 18th of August, they're going to do the Northern rework. So yeah, who knows? But so there's definitely some fun stuff coming with the anniversary. Obviously, we've got the band. So all this kind of like detailed in here. So there's going to be story mode. Moradin story is going to come in. There's going to be first time rewards for that. So it's going to be cool. I don't know if any of you have seen the video clips floating around. It looks like it's going to have a really good story. It's going to involve the Grimscale Dragon coming in, and I think it's going to have stage. It's going to look a bit like the Halls of Illusion, and you're going to be able to move around with your tactical mastery units, and you'll get have the opportunity to deal with the fact that there are enemies coming from multiple locations, and you've got to manage it all. It looks really interesting.
I don't know. I mean, I think the best of this is still to come out of this, and we'll find out what's broken and where it works and what it doesn't. Are there going to be any use in GVG, or is it going to be like Ingrid? Are you going to be able to force them to move and that sort of thing? Because people can put a tank down, can't you? One tank and just swap from AoE over to single target. So are you going to be able to force them to move and just run past them?
So based on the videos I've seen from Destined and some of the others who have used sandbox mode on the test server, they haven't actually, if you place them, they're just put down, they don't move. Now for Valara, who is permanently invisible, that's fine because you can put her anywhere in it up front, and then she can be doing attacks on the enemies as they're coming past. But for some of the others who are only 2-tile range, that's going to make them much harder to deploy and make use of, especially when you've got the AoE and the bookkeepers out there who can really wear you down, and especially with so much incoming damage at the moment from the shamans, means that if your tank falls for a moment to revive, then they're instantly vulnerable to the follow-up shot from an archer or something like that. So it's going to be challenging it's going to be interesting to see where they go and see how they survive.
The maps are changing anyway, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're changing the maps to have a lot more placement on them, aren't they?
Yeah.
Didn't they say that in the Dev Insights, didn't they? That they just released all the hot topics, as they called them. They said the maps were changing. They're going to have a lot more ground and platform.
On that topic, let me
places.
just pull up the Dev Insights, because I actually went to the center of getting this. Where is it gone? Dev Insight. Ta-da!
There you go. And as if by magic.
Refresh. Hey! So this, if you can just about see it, a little bit small. Yeah, you can see that. That's fine. So a lot of people complain that Dev Insights, it's very high level. The people who answer the question are not the devs. And these questions are, well, they're not. It's some poor person in comms who's been handed this stack of questions, and they've gone through them and they say, oh, respond to these, and they'll do it like a quick discussion and something will come out.
And the answer doesn't match the question,
Yeah. So what's happening is the devs have clearly sat down with these and they've generated some actual in-depth responses. And this is really, really good and a really good sign that Moonton are listening to the community. In the content creators section of the Discord, some of the Moonton staff have been a bit more visible recently as well. So I think this is all tied up into that. They're being more engaged with the community because they realise that's an area that they could use to build on. So the first up was this thing from the GVG guilds, obviously spearheaded by our very own Sebastian Keynes, who's not here. You know what? I'm going for this. I'm going to put his cutout on the screen so we can blame him for everything. There we go.
Oh, that's back to front that way. Yeah, there.
So here we go. So complaining about the fact that the maps are the same, everyone's running the same teams, which I think everyone would agree for Season 9 is a very big problem, that the team compositions are very, very similar because the placements are so small. There's so few places.
Yes.
And they've come up with a decent response back. And they do bring up the Chaos Shaman. And they say that they recognise the fact that the Chaos Shaman has become very powerful, and they're going to change how it works. Unfortunately,
so damage, I think, aren't they?
Yeah. So adding burning to the basic attack is signature of the Demon Soldier, the Chaos Shaman. Making hasty judgment is not what they want to do, as it will lead to Demon Soldiers losing their unique tactical values. This isn't what people want to see either, so they're going to try and monitor it and try to adjust it. But yeah, we're going to lower the burning damage in the Chaos Shaman in the next update. I'm really worried that that's going to make them unviable, because they were really helpful, because some units such as Cyrus are really difficult to break down because of his ability to constantly spawn skeletons, and a Toreador with a strong healer means they're almost impossible to get past, or even Brockir, that pain in the neck, with his ability to block up to about 7 people if everything triggers at the same time. Then I think this is going to make it quite difficult to get past these units and shut them down. So we'll see what the changes are. Given the fact they've just added a Lord to this faction, maybe they reduce it so that he's only really effective when he's with his Lord, which might be a way of doing it. But I think that's really disappointing because it's so difficult to get hold of those guys at the moment.
Yeah, I've had no luck everything I've pulled out of the Demon Mystery boxes has all been previously owned. I've got nothing new out of them at all.
Yeah, I only got one from the selection POC, and I got it to A3 straight away. But I've since then the rate at which the legendary Void Cores has dropped back, and I haven't had many anything I've pulled from a mystery demon chest has been something I've already had, like you. So right. I am not in favour of Ingrid tiles on GVG maps, because all of these people who are crying for Ingrid tiles on GVG maps will be the same players who are complaining that they can't beat Ingrid on these maps.
Well, yeah, remember 2 seasons ago, everyone complained that all the maps were Ingrid-centric. So they changed all the maps to make sure you can't place Ingrid down, or it's much harder to place her down. So in 2 seasons' time, you'll have the same conversation, but it would be round the other way, and people would be going, everyone's placing Ingrid, I don't have an Ingrid, what am I supposed to do? These maps are stupid.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not a good move. I really don't think it's a good move. I mean, they've got to do something to make... I mean, Dahlia I did come across a Dahlia team that was actually pretty clever. But overall... She's kind of dropped out of favour completely. And Ingrid is another one, because they have these very narrow, straight view, attack ranges. That makes them very difficult to play.
Shall we touch on teams with Lady A, or are we scrubbing over that entirely?
Oh, just teams with anything with Lady A. I mean, Lady A is the bane of this game, because she's so unbalanced. And so many people who have her have sunk multiple soul stones into her, or they've earned them through.
Which I don't blame them in the slightest.
Yeah,
absolutely. I would do exactly the same thing. Don't blame them in the slightest.
Yeah, but
I saw on the previous Dev Insights, there was a bloke there. He said, "I've got Lady A to Awakened 5. Can you tell me when I'm going to get the skin for her? Where I get it from? How the other half live? What a tough life." Well, fair play to you, mate. I don't blame you in the slightest for doing it. Everyone else is just green with envy.
Yeah. So they are not going to release details of the skin or who got the skin until September. So all of you who are crying out for the skin, it's not going to get it until September at the earliest, and you're not going to get it to Halloween. Okay? So there's nothing to worry about. You're going to get your skin. But it's not for ages. Calm down. Right. Anyway, so a really good thing about they brought up about the point system, and the fact they're looking at bringing in a streaks system. I do think that if they're going to move to that, they need to reset the baseline. Because as it stands at the moment, Mad and the top guild on the Forerunners, Phoenix, don't actually have to play any matches don't have to win a single match for the first 4 weeks, and they'll still win the season. Because it's something stupid like that. They start about 200 points ahead. It's just completely broken at this point, the scoring system in GVG. It was never intended for one guild to get so far ahead, and it's happened on both servers.
Whatever happens on the Forerunner will happen on Global, just
amplified, yeah.
Yeah, and a bit later. That's all that will happen. What else did they put in there? They put something I didn't understand, actually. I didn't know it was a thing. That apparently people are losing matches on purpose.
Oh yeah. In the top,
I never knew that was a thing.
So I've certainly seen discussions about it that certain guilds towards the end of week 8, week 7, week 8 of the season, they're working out if we lose then we don't have to face Mad early and thereby lose a load of points, and we will end up with a better placement overall. And there's negotiations,
but rankings for the guild, the gauntlet run, and then they will get a better placement going up through the gauntlet run then.
Maybe, maybe. I mean, it's things like that that are taking place. There's negotiations between the guild leaders at high level to see if people are willing to do it. Not everyone is, and yeah, it's like any system where there's people who can get a competitive edge by cross guild gameplay, shall we say. So it's definitely taking place. So
the only other thing I'd say about the winning streak is you will get people moaning about the time reset, because there will be players who jump on straight away, do a winning streak through all the easy matches.
I took that to be guild win streaks rather than individual win streaks.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Maybe.
Because it's
I hope you're right.
Because then you've got it's like your guild has won twice in the same way, like in Arena, you win so many bouts, so you get more points for winning that. So I think in our guild at the moment, because we're generally up one, down one, up one, down one, because we're in the top 5, it's just the way it goes.
You're only a year away from Lady A then, are you?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm on 20,000 points at the moment, but the arena on Forerunner is an absolute mess because we're such a small population. And if you're in Apex, you hold Apex, and you're so strong that you're probably gatekeeping Overlord as well. And if Slap Bunny was here, he would be on calling me an idiot. So sorry, Slap. I'm not just arena isn't my thing. I do my best, but I just can't push. Should we power creep by then? Yeah, but should we power creep by something? Can you imagine? So I think last time someone said this, that we should be dropping tactical nukes across the map.
Should be power. Yeah, that is about right. I would just about get her in time to watch someone else come out and then watch her get slapped about all over the place.
Well, that's the thing. If you've saved up all of your arena coins by that point, you then have the choice. Do you go for Lady A, who's going out, or do you pick up the new hero who's coming in?
I couldn't get them either way. Assuming I get the points, I can't get into Overlord to pick her up anyway because you're bracketed in the shop.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Even if I get the points, I'm still bent over.
Yeah, you need to coordinate with your guild to get them to boost you into Overlord.
Quick, get me an Overlord. I need the shop. And put it in chat. Lose against me. Quick, help.
Yeah. Okay, so some clarifications on the backtrack compensation. Basically, they're saying that currently the way the system is set up, that if you don't get the heroes on any individual banner, you will not have accelerated pity towards the banner heroes next time. As soon as that banner closes, the pity resets, which is kind of sucky. But understandable.
Massively sucky for ancients if you're low spend or free to play. Yeah,
absolutely.
If you go on this Ingrid banner and get Ajax or something, firstly that's a disaster for you as low spend or free to play. But you're not going to get another 200 ancients for the next couple of months, and your pity doesn't or that pity roster for you doesn't carry over, so that's going to be a bit of a nightmare for you. And also there's still no pity for legendaries either, is there, on ancients?
No, there isn't. And that was a problem for a long time for a lot of people. I'm hoping that they're looking at ways to improve that. I mean, one thing they could do is look at the rates that there are for the divine pool and maybe half it, so it's definitely better than blue. It's not as good as divine, and then I don't know, maybe just weight it so that the lords are still in that like 1% bracket, and then just try to make it so you have a higher chance of pulling some of these heroes. But then again, then the market just gets flooded with Lubus and Ardias who are maxed out, and I'm not sure that's any better.
No, probably not. but then their system anyway, I'm not entirely sold on. Granted, people are going to get more. You've got more chance of getting a banner hero, but with the banners would normally you get a brilliant hero, don't you? And a less brilliant one, should we term it as? And the system will only help you get maybe the less good hero from the pool. There's no guarantee that you'll get. For me, I went for Vaughn and I got 3 Helgas. So the system would have worked to help me get a banner hero, but I got a banner hero, but it was Helga. And what I actually wanted was Vaughn. So no help whatsoever, realistically.
Yeah, and I think the other thing to while we're talking about summoning is I don't think you're going to be able to do pity manipulation anymore. So you're not going to be able to do not pity manipulation in a way to get accelerated towards a banner hero. So you can't do 150 summons on a limited hero, jump over to the banner, do your 50 summons, hit your legendary, jump back to the limited, do your summons on there to get to the limited, hop back to that, because I think the way they've worded it, it says they track the summons on that banner.
Yes, it's banner specific. So if you go from your limited to your banner hero, from the way I read it, once you pull on that banner, if you get the banner hero, that's it, it's reset straight away. Boom, job done. If you don't, then you'd still be, even after doing the other 50 on the limited, when you come back to your banner hero, you're still
on whatever you're 50. You haven't accelerated your pity. You've accelerated your legendary pity overall.
Yes.
Well, you just reset it because you've just got your limited. But I think the way people used to go for the pity manipulation. I mean, you've still got a chance. I mean, but you're not accelerating yourself towards getting the banner hero, which is a little frustrating.
What's the wordage they use in this? The RNG excitement or something like that?
Yes.
There's some wordage they use, isn't there, about they don't want to limit the RNG excitement or the excitement of RNG.
Yeah. No pain, no gain in the high ancient summoning pools is...
I think it's in question 4 they first use it. I think it's quite a way down. They use it on later on, but yeah, there's some sort of phrase like that, and I thought that stuck with me. That has.
Yeah. But they did say they're going to look at gear raids, the gear dungeons, to see what they could do with those. So that's interesting.
No, they don't, do they? The question. Okay, here's something interesting. The question is question 4. Line 1 is: can gear dungeons 1 and 2 be either get rid of the stamina, or can you put some keys in there?
Yeah.
And then there's some other blurb about it. And then all the way through question 4, the answer, loads of other stuff. And there's loads of good stuff in there. Absolutely fantastic stuff in there. About you're going
to get about keystones.
Yeah, they're on about getting guaranteed keystones in the Abyss. You're going to get guaranteed keystones in your Setram runs. They're going to do events where you do trials and you get keystones as well. So that you're going to get these keystones, guaranteed places where you'll get them. And then there'll still be the RNG attached to the gear raids, but that's essentially it. So they do all this fantastic stuff, but they avoid entirely saying anything
gear
about
dungeons. Anything. That's really. I mean, that just shows. I mean, I was singing the praises of these expanded dev insights, and they completely missed on that one.
Yeah, it's a complete swing and a miss. But the rest of the other stuff in there is absolutely fantastic. For keystones, and in fact, question 3 is really good as well. Actually.
Yeah.
Because that's fantastic news in question 3 as well.
Yeah. So Honor Gauntlet is here to stay, unfortunately, but the United Front looks like it's going to be coming back, so that's really, really good news, because that was really good fun.
Monthly basis. Oh, that'd be fantastic. How cool would that be? I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a fantastic event. I don't think they've done. I don't know. Are there any better events on the go than that?
No, I think that
I don't know. Depends on what you're after, I suppose. But what was it? The Fate, where you're on either
Oh,
the
yes,
red or
War of
blue
Fates.
side. War
Yeah,
of Fate.
War of
That
Fates.
was it. Yeah. I thought
That
that was
that
quite a good event. That was quite nice. It was you could push as hard as you wanted or not as hard as you want, and you got relatively good rewards for being active in the game, which wasn't a bad thing.
Yeah. It was definitely a Wales event, that one, but I think it was the base level rewards were good, and if you were just fortunate to be on the winning team, then you got an extra ancient crystal for it. So,
which we were, which was nice.
yeah,
it was a plus on there. What result?
Yeah. So let's just see if there's any messages from Seb. See if he's going to be joining us. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so leave Seb alone. Stop abusing him. Right, so where were we? I think that was kind of the thing. Oh, we're going to have a look at Astrael, because obviously he's the new guy. He starts this week. So let's go to the events, dive over to him.
Have you seen the calendar for this?
Yeah, they have actually. For once, they've published it on Forerunners. So it's
because they've removed gear raids 1, 2, and 3, and artifact material raids. That's as far as you go. So they've put in 5 brave conquests, but normally your brave conquests would tie in with your gear raids underneath, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
So I saw you then do exactly what I did. You went scrolling down. Hang on, I'll scroll down a bit further. No, that's it. That's the bottom of the calendar.
Well, I mean, for us on Forerunners, that's no bad thing, because now, so we've obviously got access to Demon Soldier Void Cause, so actually having the opportunity to choose which gear raid to farm, or even the artifact material raid to farm, is beneficial to us. And I think that it's worth noting that this number of shards is the base level number of shards. If you are winning events, you will get more available to you. So, yeah, if you're doing your Oracle's Trials, if you're winning your Oracle's Trials, you're looking at between 2 and 10 extra for complete.
7, and 5. I think
5.
it is.
That's it. Yeah,
10,
7,
10
5.
for first place, 7 for second, and then 5 for third place. But there is no Oracle's Trials for, like we say, gear raids 1, 2, 3, and artifact material raid, which is, I don't know if this is shift. It's going to be interesting on Monday to see where the points actually land for the shards themselves, to see if this is an active move to make shard summoning harder, or whether it is still free to play friendly and anyone can just pop along, be active in the game, and pick up a free legendary or not. So it'll be interesting to see if this is a shift.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll have to see what comes out of this, because it's going to be interesting to. Yeah, there's definitely no gear raids listed in there.
No, it's shocking, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's quite a surprise.
Oh well, everyone's going to be going summon crazy over the next week anyway. So I don't think many people.
You're going to pick up all your points for your summoning there, aren't you? So you've got Spiritual Altar, Arrival of Heroes. Yeah, you'll claim all the points from that. The leaderboard. Is there a global lead or a?
There will be. I'm sure there will be. I'm sure there will be.
Be a laugh to have a look at that. There'll be some big points there, won't there?
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, Abyssal Derby. I don't actually have the video embedded, but you run along, you jump, you skip, you do your thing. Don't hit the. If you are unfortunate enough to hit a spike trap, just reset, because as soon as you've done that, you've lost.
That's about it. Yeah, 10 minutes work. There you go.
Yeah. And annoyingly, it's over 2 days, because they can't give you access to all of the stages in one go in case you overdo yourself with excitement. Yeah, and then there's going to be some quest stages going on at the same time. It's basically going to be a really busy week over the next couple of weeks. There's a chance to finally get your Hero of the Year skin for your Woodland Flower, Eloin. Varying opinions on that. I've seen some people really like it. I've seen some people say that it looks like... yeah, I'm not going to say that, otherwise I'm sure I might get demonetized. So, yeah. I'm not that I am monetized, but you know, might get a strike against me. Anyway, there's lots of things to do in there. Hopefully, there'll be the opportunity to get some of these tactical artifacts, because I haven't seen where they come from yet. And I know that every Monday you hop on to see if they've unlocked them anywhere, and you haven't found them yet.
I haven't seen it. I assume they're coming from the fighters and the ground units.
Right.
That's only because when you go to promotions, tacticians have been put in with melee.
Ah. Okay.
But that's a guess. But then I haven't forged anything for the last 3 weeks, maybe a month now. All of that stuff has just been put to one side.
Yeah, I've got some stuff saved up. I'm mostly saving my my forged materials. I've got where are they?
Thousands of them.
5,000 of about 5,000 of each. So there we go.
There we go. There's 5,000 there. Yeah. We're waiting to see if they bring anything out for them as well. Yeah.
Yeah, just waiting to see if there's any new exclusives that appear, so that we can I can go straight for those and build my teams up really strongly. Because I think the fact they finally boosted Hell's Lament to be a decent length, that it's going to have some viability now for certain units. Someone was suggesting that with the for Setram, a lot of people, it's going to be a really good gear set. Unfortunately, if he's A5 and he's extended because his overload extends an extra 5 seconds, it means that you're going to not get full advantage of it. So for the first 20 seconds, you'll get the benefit, then it'll drop off, and Hell's Lament. So Hell's Lament, they've extended it so it's now does 20 seconds as opposed to whatever it was, which was 12 seconds they used to put it in for. So filter. So there you go. So now it's boost damage by 35 seconds for damage by 35% during the ultimate, and crit damage by 50% lasting for 20 seconds. And then because of the additional penetration that you can get with the Infernal exclusive, people were suggesting actually that'd be a really good one for him, so that give him a total of 15% penetration, especially when you're combining that with like its artifact as well. I think under certain conditions it would work really well on Setram, but if you have him A5, then I don't think it is. And I think I saw someone doing some testing with Silas, and it didn't actually look to be that strong a kit to try and do. So,
but Silas is a weird one to try with, isn't he? Because Silas is always going to be very strong with Infernal Roar.
Yeah, and he is very crit damage heavy already because of his ability to skip so much defense. So
yeah,
you wouldn't necessarily see, because there's a minimum damage threshold that is deducted. You might not see the benefits of it. So
yeah.
Yeah, Jen, that's basically what they're suggesting, that there's definitely, it's got some viability, but it's still pretty tricky, and it's got to be really situational and hero dependent. So okay, so that was that. But yeah, someone was suggesting it might be worth trying it on a Setram in Abyss, but it's going to depend on everything else you're set up with.
Okay, Astreal, we can have a look in.
Astreal, yes. Sorry, distracted.
Yeah. Went off on a tangent yet again.
Yet again. Well, it would be wars going on if we didn't go off on a tangent. Right, so here we go. Wukong in Hell's Learn. I'd keep your head down, JR, but otherwise people will be hunting you down. Right, so here he is. Single target. Oh, they're all coming out. They're all coming out the woodwork now.
Hell's Lamont Kagari.
Oh dear. I mean, yeah, it wasn't bad if you can get him to cycle his ultimate fast enough. Actually, it works really well on him because it lasts for 20 seconds. If you can get him cycling his ultimate faster than every 20 seconds, then yes, absolutely run it on Kagiri, because then you're getting constant boosted damage. If not, then it loses viability. So we have this rather vampiric guy on the back of a horse. He's Salazar, and the other one is Shamir. If you get Shamir running really, really fast, it works really, really well because he's cycling his ultimate so quickly. Yeah, so here we go. So this is his ultimate. He can charge into an unoccupied ground tile within 3 tiles, so dealing 120% damage, out to 5 enemies in the way. After he does it, the hero is enhanced, gains 40% attack to increase, and guarantees the next basic attack during the enhancement becomes Deep Bite. So this Deep Bite is a special skill where he's going to do 190% damage 2 times, so basically 380% damage to the target, and it has a chance to do that for 15 seconds. So really nice buff on him on that in terms of his damage. He throws out shields. He's a northerner, but that's really good because he gives him extra survivability. And he speeds up dispels debuffs on himself, and he increases his attack speed. So that's a really nice one there. And yeah, adjacent allies deal damage with basic attack. They restore their health when they're next to him. So he's self-healing. He heals the allies. So you could charge him up next to someone who's taking a load of damage, let them heal up, and then move him around the board to help keep allies who are suffering alive longer. And he can inflict this physical vulnerability on the target. So it's 20% damage taken. It's not as strong as Ares, who's the current favoured meta for Abyss, but it's good amount of damage. A decent amount of health pool on there as well.
Up to cost 18. He's got quite a speed interval change as well, hasn't he? Trying to get me fat head out of the way. There we go.
2.6. But he's Nightmare, so you can get him really quick. Because remember...
And he's got that speed interval buff thing, hasn't he?
Yeah, so he's reducing his attack speed interval by 10%. So... especially because you get him with 35% speed increase if you're running him in a Nightmare team, which you might well be in Abyss, and you can then run this for extra chaos. So I did hear someone suggesting that you could have him as the tank unit and then dash him out of the way when the meteors were inbound to try and now, I don't know how viable that will be, but it will be an interesting thing to try.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then on the Awakenings, not that many of us will be seeing these anytime soon. Some lucky people might.
Do we know how to awaken him yet? Is it just through unpolished soulstones, or do we know if he's going in a pool and what pool it would be and when?
I would say it currently undefined. but I imagine he'll be going into the common summon pit at some point in the future. I would probably say not before September if they have any sense. Okay, so the damage of each instance from Deep Bite increases to 220% on his ultimate, so that's a 30% increase on each bite, so that's up to 440%. Quite a lot of damage. 30% chance to do it 2 consecutive times, so up to 4 attacks on the same target. So that's quite a big chunk of damage. Penetration. And then he's got self-healing built into him. Okay.
Okay.
And he's boosting the rage of the people he's giving shields to. So, yeah, some interesting things in his kit. A lot of team survivability built into that, especially with the healing and the shields.
I suppose it depends how you work the healing and things, doesn't it? Does that mean that healing effect on items now is going to be better for you? Because you're going to be doing a self-heal, aren't you? So you get the bonus from healing effect. And that's on a curve, isn't it? That's so your small amount of healing effect at the beginning is weighted much greater than it is when you hit, what is it, 100, 150 or something like that, and it tapers off drastically.
Yeah, it's around. It's sort of 150 to 180. It really starts to drop off, and especially as everyone's got quite a lot of it from the Pantheon, because anyone who's leveled up their Pantheon will get a load of healing effect on that. I think. Yeah, 20% healing on that. So
there you go. Yeah. So you'll have a little boost to your self-heal there, won't you, that he's giving you? That'd be quite nice.
Yeah. So Tactical Mastery Tanker might be able to dodge the Magic Phase Meteor and say with ultimate displacement. Yeah, I think that might be the case. Or he'll be able to dive in, use his ultimate to grant a shield. You'll have him there. You'll displace, put his shield on somebody, and then that person's doing self-healing as well. So you probably make him quite tanky, but not like full tank. And you might want someone else to still be the main tank. But whoever he goes next to he's going to help absorb the hits, and he's going to be doing extra healing because they're there. So it'll help keep them alive. I know that it's really difficult to build Alien to keep that person alive in the later stages. So, yeah, I think it's going to help a lot of people with survivability on those meteors, Jen.
So would you build him in an HP morale set then?
You could do. I think I need to play around with it because if you're doing that, because the tactical mastery units are not like a +1 unit. You've still got to build them into your team. There's going to be a lot of sitting down going, okay, out of Wukong, Kigiri, Ares, Lord Phineas, which one of these ground units am I going to ditch?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, blimey.
I mean, that's my problem with these units at the moment. They're like, yes, they're going to help you push Abyss. They're going to help you in Abyss too. It's like, well,
if you can put 11 people in your team.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as long as he fills the 11th person's slot, you're laughing then, yeah?
I think so, yeah. But as it stands, I can't work out how to drop him in my team at the moment. I'm sure they'll fit, but right now it's too difficult to work out exactly how they fit within the system. Which person I'm going to remove. I mean, I guess I could remove Ares and then push Kigiri further forwards so that he's kind of like acting as the tank, but then this guy jumps in, he does the heals and the shield to keep Kigiri alive. Kigiri is dashing, so he doesn't get hit. Yeah, we'll have to see. I think there's going to be a lot of playing around. I think it's going to be incredibly frustrating when people first get him. But well, we'll just have to see how he plays.
But he's free.
Yeah.
Which is always essentially.
That is
we
very,
hope
very
he's free.
true.
Yeah. What do you want for nothing?
Well, I have shown that it is possible to get damage out of Karossa. So, I mean, it is possible to use free. And Crodor, as it's got viability in Immortal Codex. So, it's going to be really interesting to see how these things play out. But, yeah.
So when is the first Lord coming out for the new class then?
I don't think they're going to have a Lord because they're not a new faction.
Yeah.
So unless you're saying that, I think the simplest solution to a lot of their problems with Talon would just be to make her in the Tactical Mastery class and just like admit they screwed up. Because
okay.
I mean, come on. I mean, it's positioning and repositioning. That's everything that a tactical mastery is. But it's like they went halfway down the development route and went, we can do this better. But we've invested this time, so we're going to release this hero, goddammit. And so we now have Talon, who is a platform unit who lives on the ground. So
you can't be targeted all the time.
Yeah.
Or correctly, or yeah.
Yeah. And it's still broken in Abyss, as Sebastian keeps telling me, because she gets taken out when the ground slams go. Which is kind of annoying because I was kind of helping her self-heal on Ultimate would help keep people alive, but no, you're not allowed to do that. Anyway. Right, so Sebastian has sent a message. He's not going to be able to join us, unfortunately. He did have a couple of hot takes that he wanted to go over, so I think we're going to have to save those for another day, because I think we've talked about the selling of soulstones. I think my take on the soulstone is if you buy the legendary soulstone, you should permanently have your avatar banner changed to something that says "I'm a pay-to-win loser." Just because. Make it obvious. It's a hot take. It's a hot take.
All those people buying it give everyone else a free game, don't they?
I don't have a problem with people spending money on the game. Absolutely. I mean, people like do what they want to do. We know that people drop thousands and thousands of dollars, pounds, yen on this game. So I think that, and that's great. I spend a bit. I'm not 100% free to play. I'm probably going to spend some packs over the anniversary, just because I'm out and about. So I'm not going to necessarily get as much time as I might want to play otherwise. So I want to keep my account progressing. So yeah, by all means, spend on the money. It does help, but it's not going to be £1. Add a couple of other zeros on that pack.
The price is going to be interesting. It'd be nice to see when that pack comes out what it's valued at. You'll see there will be videos boom 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 all over the place. You won't be able to move for videos of, oh my god, have you seen this? But then we could all be wrong. It might be, what was it? They did a thing a while ago, didn't they? Oh god, I'm trying to think. What did they sell in the shop a while ago that was dirt cheap? Really
there was like 30 summon stones, blue summons for 99, like 299 or something, which was really good. And I think there was, and another one was, I think there was 10 ancients for a similar price as well. So they have been put out a couple of like really good value ones recently.
Is that to get people to put in their details and get used to buying and spending money on the game? So you're already half in then, aren't you? And then you're like, well, this time it's only a £5, or this time now it's only a £10, and start chipping away at your resolve.
Did they do a similar thing last year, Sapin? I don't remember them selling a soulstone for any volume of money. I know they did the Hey, wait. So Praetus had probably been out. They did the Praetus progression bundle, which was about $250 pounds by the time you went through all of it, and then you got Goth Praetus out of it. But other than that, I don't think that there was.
Psyops.
I mean,
Psyops.
Yeah, just getting you to get exactly breaking down your will to put stuff in. I don't remember them putting out something like that, but I mean those packs were good value if you spent, but it was a lot of money for a skin at the end of the day, and yeah. No, a really good dirt cheap pack. Okay, fine. Okay, so that was so yeah, they have got a history of releasing some good value packs, and I imagine there will be, and obviously Smile One will be there and whatever. Oh, before I think we're kind of wrapping up on where we are, but before we go, there was a couple of things. Vote for this man on the Creator of the Year. He's holding his own in the top 10 at the moment, and I'd love for him to get.
There.
You were there this morning, still in the top 10, and you were like 120 above the 11, so you were in really solid position. Wow. So vote for him. I'll make sure that the links are in the description.
Yeah.
And because ultimately he might get a code out of it, so there's an incentive there. Secondly, if for some strange reason you are new to this game and you have somehow managed to get this far in this game through this video as a new player, I should have done this up front, but there are some new codes that we're supposed to be sharing. If I can find them again. Where are they?
Yeah.
It's something like 25 tire something or other. Creative billboard. Where are we?
New players. Play WOR 2025 if you're a new player.
Yeah.
And then if you're a returning player, 25 Gala of tire. There you go.
Yeah. There you go. So
they will be in the description below. Yeah.
Yeah, they will be. So Sappin, I'm the same, mate. I got excluded because I didn't have I didn't have 1,000 subs. So, but
yeah, I think I put a post up, didn't I? I put in for everyone I could find who was under 1,000 subs, and it got a swift ignoring.
Yeah, I know it's pretty poor the way they've done it. But anyway,
I don't see why that matters, to be honest. I don't see what that's got to do with it. But there you go. It's a weird.
I guess
thing.
they had to. I guess they had to draw the line somewhere because otherwise it just gets swamped. But even so, yeah, it was pretty cheap. So that's it. I hope you are ready for everything that's starting tomorrow. I really think you're going to have fun with this Grimscale Invasion and just going crazy on that. Pushing, getting some free Malric rewards and good Malric rewards too. And yeah, we'll go from there. So thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for Misstical for stepping in and joining in for this live chaotic episode. But it's what's going on. That's what we're here for. And everyone enjoy the anniversary. Get your tactical heroes. Good luck summoning next week for Ingrid and Valara. And we'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.